G, there was a back and forth on social media between Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney, talking about sparring. I guess that occurred years ago.
Yeah.
Is sparring that important? Does it determine the outcome of a future fight?
No. Sparring is just an element of training where it is important, but it's not so important where it'll help me gamble on a fight, like, and pick a winner. Reason being because remember those sparring sessions from years ago. All of those fighters evolved from there. All of them are different guys now. All of them are a little more educated on each other because of the sparring. That's all it really does. It educates you a little bit on the fighter you're in there with. But the reason you can't count it as far as I whoop your ass is because, again, that was years ago. I've grown since then. And what I showed you that day, I'm not going to show you, the night we fight, which might be another few more years from now before we see any of those gentlemen in the ring with each other.
Like, them three, they always going back and forth.
Yeah, they should be, honestly. But it should be more guys in there. Shouldn't be just those three.
Who should be involved?
It should be anybody at 30, 35, 40. Anybody in that mix. Anybody from 30 to 40, they should have something to say. Because we need to see these fights. We need these fights to happen. We need the game to go back to the old days where guys wasn't afraid because his record's better, because he knocked out all of his opponents, or because he got more wins than me. It shouldn't be like that. The game should go back to where, you got to be who you say you are that night, and let's get it. Because right now it's looking catty. It's looking like Love and Hip Hop right now. It's looking ass a little bit. I don't like that. And it's not their fault because that's what social media allows you to do. But at the same time, we should be getting these fights too. Don't do it just to be doing it. Let's do it to get these fights going. You know what I mean?
You think if it was up to them, they would hop in the ring right away?
If it was up to them guys, we'd be on trilogy by now. We'd be seeing trilogies out of these fights.
And that was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
It's clear that those guys, they have something with each other.
Yeah.
And just a competitive nature.
Yeah.
Is the business of boxing going to get in between us seeing probably 3 of the top 10 young fighters, young elite fighters?
It could, because that's just how it is now. To tell you the truth, the only one I feel like will take a shot with any of them right now is Shakur. I don't think Devin gonna take a shot with Shakur or Tank. I don't think Tank will take a shot right now with Devin or Shakur. I think Shakur will take a shot on them though. Shakur believe in himself. The reason I don't think Tank will, because Tank found out how to get this money. He found out how to get this money and stay in the cut. And Tank, to be honest, is the most exciting fighter out of them, so he don't really have to fight them right away. Devin, at the same time, is like in a great place, but in a unknown place, because he became undisputed without fighting Tio or what's his name, Lomachenko. He ended up fighting Kambosos. Now everybody like, man, that ain't no real. Like, what you mean it's not real? He beat the man that beat the man that beat the man. That's how you're supposed to do it. But we would like to see Lomachenko on his record. We'd like to see Tio on his record, shit like that. But the cards fell the way they did. Now Shakur, at the same time, Shakur moving up to 35, and he like, I just want some smoke. You know what I mean? And I like all of those fights, but I don't know how it's going to unfold, because the higher ups, they be on some shit. You know what I mean?
Tank sparred, I think, Devin when he was 16, and I guess Devin 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Bill Haney's on record saying that he took Devin out when he was 16, and then Dev said he beat the shit out of Tank, that second time. Tank's now promoting himself.
Yeah.
Is Tank a big enough star to where as though these cross-promotional fights can happen?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think these fights definitely can happen. From my understanding, though, with Devin, I think he probably tied up with Top Rank for like 2 more fights. And then he'll be able to move how Tank is getting ready to start moving. And at the same time, Shakur is tied up with Top Rank. So it's going to be tough, but I think we can make these joints happen. But for some reason right now, Tank is focused on Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia. So after he get done with them, I say 24, he might get some action.
A comment that Devin and Shakur made is basically like, you would have something to say now that you locked up with 2 fights.
Right.
Do you think there's any validity in that?
Yeah, because right now you are locked in, and then but this is the thing. Again, I said social media allows you to promote without spending any money, without spending too much time. All you gotta do is go on Twitter and say some hot shit, and here we go. So then now you got the whole world going crazy. Oh shit, they gonna fight next? Yeah, but not next because this boy tied up. Shakur trying to make something happen.
Shit, Devin's about to be tied up.
And that's what I'm saying. Devin kind of tied up right now. So it's like, it's crazy, but at the same time, I can't blame him because that's the world nowadays. That's how shit go. And I believe they will fight, just not soon. Just not soon. But they will fight. I just hope it ain't too late.
Who do you got out of that dust up? Who do you got coming out on top?
If to be honest, I love how Shakur fight, man. I love that he keep his distance. I love that he beat you up. I love that he's very smart. But that's not what people want to see. I'm not saying I don't want to see that. That's not what people want to see. I love that. Devin Haney is super sharp, fast. He gonna play it smart. I love that. But that's not what people want to see. Big bad Tank, he gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. He gonna knock you out. He gonna hurt you. He gonna pour on. And he gonna get hit. He gonna get hit. He take a shot here and there, but he gonna get you. I think if Tank always in that mode where he going away with his team, not his friends, not his baby moms and girlfriends and all that shit, not too much of an entourage, just him and his team, and he focused, I think Tank come out. I think Tank walk out.
All right, you're a trainer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
2 other young boys is always focused. They always on their shit.
Yeah.
Tank's the wild card. You don't know it.
Yeah.
Which one would you bet on? The obviously super talented Tank, or the dudes who are talented. So basically, like Tank's like Allen Iverson, and Shakur and Devin are like Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe and Jordan. But I'm gonna go with AI because AI was the dog, and I love the dog. I mean, I love that Tank. I love Tank on some other shit right now, you know, with the jewelry and the nail polish and all that. He going crazy, the earrings and all that. He going crazy, but he whooping ass. He whooping ass, and that's what I'm in it for. That's what I don't train my guys to go the distance. I train them for the distance, but I don't train them to go the distance. And Tank be getting motherfuckers up out of there. And I'm not saying he gonna knock Haney out. I'm not saying he gonna knock Shakur out. I'm saying you gotta be careful with that bull. He brings the most trouble to the ring. And he can box. And he can fight inside, he can fight outside. So